If you found your way here, it's not by accident. There's a frequency, a resonance that has called you. You've been feeling it, haven't you? A deep, persistent restlessness. A sense that the life you are living, the very skin you are in, has become too small. It's a friction, an inner grinding of gears that tells you something is profoundly out of alignment. You might have labeled it frustration, burnout, or even a personal failure. But what you are experiencing is not a breakdown. It is a breakthrough. The system is not failing. It is being prepared for a complete and total upgrade. For years, perhaps your entire life, you have been running on an outdated operating system. This system is a complex code written by your past experiences, your childhood conditioning, your ancestral memories, and the collective beliefs you inherited without question. It has dictated your reactions, your limitations, and your perception of what is possible. The unease you feel now are the glitches in that old matrix. It's the blue screen of death for an identity that can no longer sustain your expanding consciousness. This is not a sign that you are broken. It is the clearest signal you could receive that a profound personal transformation is not just possible, but imminent. And this convergence, this powerful recalibration, is aligning with a specific energetic gateway, October 24th. This transformation is not an external event that is happening to you. It is an internal shift that is emerging through you. This is a critical distinction. You are not a passive observer waiting for the world to change. You are the very epicenter of that change. For months, even years, your consciousness has been preparing for this. Those sudden flashes of intuition, the vivid dreams, the moments of synchronicity that you couldn't explain, those were not random occurrences. They were breadcrumbs left by your higher self, guiding you, preparing your energetic field for a massive leap in frequency. Think of it in terms of quantum resonance. In physics, resonance occurs when one object vibrating at a certain frequency causes a second object to begin vibrating at that same frequency. Your inner work, your seeking, your questioning, it has all been raising your base vibrational frequency. October 24th represents a cosmic tuning fork, a moment when the external energetic environment will perfectly resonate with the new frequency you have been cultivating internally. It is a symbolic portal, a threshold where your internal preparation finally aligns with external opportunity, making a quantum leap not just possible, but the path of least resistance. You are not just changing, you are recalibrating to the frequency of your own soul. To fully understand this shift, we must look at the machinery running in the background, your subconscious mind. Neuroscience now confirms what ancient wisdom has taught for millennia. Your subconscious governs approximately 95% of your daily behavior, thoughts, and emotional reactions. It is the vast, powerful, and often invisible operating system we spoke of earlier. This system doesn't operate on logic. It operates on the language of emotion and memory. Every past hurt, every limiting belief spoken over you, every perceived failure is stored there, not as a simple memory, but as an emotional charge. These charges create your identity. They form the rigid container of who you believe you are. When you attempt to make a conscious change, to be more confident, more abundant, more peaceful, you are using the 5% of your conscious mind to fight against the 95% of your established programming. This is why willpower so often fails. It's like trying to row a small boat against a powerful ocean current. The feeling of being stuck is the friction between your conscious desire for a new reality and your subconscious commitment to the old one. The imminent shift is designed to defragment this entire system, to release those emotional charges, and to allow for the installation of a new identity rooted not in past pain, but in future potential. So, how do you facilitate this upgrade? How do you consciously participate in this rapid shift? This is where we turn to the most profound and practical discovery in quantum physics, the observer effect. The famous double-slit experiment proved on a subatomic level that particles exist in a state of pure potential, a wave of infinite possibilities, until they are observed. The act of observation, of focused awareness, is what collapses the wave of potential into a single, measurable reality. You are doing this every moment of every day. Your focused awareness, colored by your beliefs and emotions, is constantly collapsing potential into your experience of reality. The problem is that you've been observing your life through the lens of your past. You wake up, remember your problems, feel the same old anxieties, and thus you collapse the field of potential into a reality that is a mirror image of yesterday. To create a new reality, you must observe it from a new state of being. You must withdraw your attention from the 3D world that reinforces your old identity and place your awareness on the reality you wish to inhabit. This is not wishful thinking. This is quantum law. Your intuition is your guide in this process. It is not some vague, mystical feeling. It is your body's highly sophisticated data processing system, picking up on frequencies and information that your limited analytical mind cannot perceive. Trusting your intuition is the first step in shifting from observing life as a product of the past to observing life as a creator of the future. You must begin to make choices not from your memory, but from your vision. This brings us to the deepest and most crucial aspect of this transformation: integration. Our culture is obsessed with transcendence, with rising above, with cutting off the parts of ourselves we deem unworthy. The anger, the fear, the shame, the grief. But this is a fundamental misunderstanding of how energy works. You cannot destroy energy. You can only transform it. Every part of you that you have tried to disown or suppress is a fragmented piece of your own power. Your wounded inner child, your confused teenage self, the version of you that made mistakes, they are not obstacles to be overcome. They are parts of your whole energetic signature that need to be brought home, to be integrated into a coherent whole. Coherence is a term from physics that describes a state of harmony and order within a wave pattern. When your inner world is incoherent, when parts of you are at war with each other, the signal you broadcast to the quantum field is chaotic and weak. Integration is the process of creating inner coherence. It means turning toward the wounded parts of yourself, not with judgment, but with the wisdom of your future self. It's about acknowledging their pain, thanking them for the lessons they taught you, and re-assimilating their energy into your present-day power. As you do this, as you bring all the fragmented pieces of your past into the loving embrace of your present awareness, your energetic signature becomes extraordinarily powerful and clear. Epigenetics shows us that our emotional states can literally turn genes on and off, changing our physical reality from the inside out. When you achieve inner coherence, you are not just changing your mind. You are changing your biology, your magnetic field, and your ability to attract a reality that matches your new, whole, and integrated frequency. This inner harmony is the key that unlocks the door to manifesting entirely new timelines and possibilities. Let's make this tangible. How do you integrate this into your daily life? You begin by anchoring this new state of being, minute by minute. Starting today, I want you to adopt a simple but powerful practice. Every morning, before you reach for your phone, before you let the outside world rush in and remind you of who you used to be, take 5 minutes. Close your eyes, and instead of thinking about what you need to do, ask yourself, how does the version of me who has already stepped through the October 24th gateway feel? Does that version of you feel peaceful, abundant, free, creative, loved? Do not just think the word. Generate the feeling in your body. Let it fill your cells. Anchor that frequency in your heart. This is not about faking it. It's about activating a potential reality that already exists within the quantum field. By generating the feeling of it now, you are tuning your receiver, your physical and energetic body, to that specific broadcast. Throughout your day, whenever you feel yourself slipping back into the old patterns of anxiety or frustration, pause, take a breath, and consciously return to that feeling. This is the work. It's the moment-to-moment choice to broadcast the signal of your future, rather than the static of your past. I invite you now, in the comments below, to declare the primary feeling you are choosing to anchor. Is it freedom? Is it clarity? Is it joy? Write it down. Make it real. Your declaration is a powerful act of creation. As you commit to this process, you must be prepared for the resistance. The old identity, the ego structure built on past limitations, will not go quietly. It will scream at you with doubt, fear, and skepticism. It will show you all the evidence from your past as proof that you cannot change. This is its survival mechanism. And this is where you must reframe your entire history. Every single struggle, every loss, every heartbreak you have ever endured was not a punishment. It was energetic preparation. Every time you faced a challenge that you thought would break you but didn't, you were expanding your energetic and emotional capacity. You were literally training your nervous system to handle greater levels of light, greater levels of change. You were demonstrating to every cell in your body that the dissolution of an old identity is survivable. Your past struggles forged you into a vessel strong enough to hold the immense power of the consciousness that is now awakening within you. They were the fire that tempered the steel of your soul. When doubt arises, do not fight it. See it for what it is, the death rattle of a limited self. Thank it for trying to protect you, and then gently but firmly return your focus to the feeling of your future. Remember the double slit experiment. Your reality is probabilistic until you observe it. Your past does not exist except as a memory trace in your mind. The only thing that is real is the point of your focus now. Choose to place that focus not on the evidence of what was, but on the feeling of what is becoming. We are at a profound turning point, a convergence of your inner readiness and a powerful cosmic tide. The feelings of unease you have experienced are the labor pains of a new self being born. October 24th is not a magical date that will do the work for you. It is a gateway, an energetic opening that will amplify the choices you are making right now. The universe is meeting you halfway, but you must take the steps to walk through the door. You do not need to have it all figured out. You do not need a perfect 10-step plan. You only need to move forward with partial clarity. Trust the next intuitive nudge. Make the choice that feels expansive, even if it scares you. Let go of the need to be understood by others who are still running the old software. Your journey is yours alone. This is your moment to consciously choose alignment, to stop making choices from a place of lack, fear, or obligation, and to start making them from a place of personal power and resonance with your future self. The opportunity presented by this energetic alignment is here, but it requires your active participation, the choice to let your old identity dissolve, to step through this gateway, and to be reborn into the truth of who you came here to be, is entirely and beautifully yours. Will you answer the call?